think everything looks good. Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the shakeup. I guess I am live. I don't know. Why did this change? Why did this look different? Well, anyways, welcome to the shakeup. We got another late day starting, Belmont and Arlington Park again. There's a chat. Okay, that's why it looks so different. Let's see. Let me get all set up. Hey, what's up, Michael Lester? Dean, what's up, Dean? C Money, what's up, C Money? Let's see. Dean is talking about an outside bias on the dirt at Delaware. Nice. I haven't paid any attention to Delaware. But Dean has an eye on it for us. Hey, what's up, Daryl, Sir Williams, Marco Lou? What's up, guys? So we're gonna try to do Belmont and Arlington again. I actually liked. I've been liking Belmont so far this year. It might be my second track right now. Oh, is it hard to hear me? Hey, what's up, Stephen Marshall? Hold up, let me see, because when I was playing with this, let's see if this is any better. Is that any better? Hopefully that's a little bit better. Hey guys, let me know. I did something to the volume. Let me know if that's better now. I did not play Canterbury, but I was following the picks from Derby Dudes yesterday. I was following their grid on Twitter. Lots of long shots yesterday, especially early in the card. I think they had basically get 30-1 in the 30-1 back to back, something like that. Sounds louder? All right, good. All right, let me see. I think I figured out how my Twin Spires, I changed my browser. And I think my Twin Spire's been working better since I've changed that browser. So let's see where we're at. Hey, what's up, Carl? Daryl's here. Who else is here? Jevin is here. God, I got to think that's through. Rex. Well, hopefully we have a bunch of bombs coming in today. Marco Lou's saying it was all hittable. And here's my one of my T-shirts that I was working on to wear to Vegas. King of the long shot. Let's see. So what is this first race today? Should have all the scratches in. God, this is here, let me down this. Let me God, it feels like I haven't did this forever. What's up, Cole? Let's see. I think on the turf at Belmont for the sprints, I think we thought it was completely fair for the most part. For the meat, it's been pretty fair. A little bit of edge towards the inside, a little bit. Last week it was really inside. 64% of the winners came from post 1 through 3. That's interesting. But for the meat, post 1 through 3 won 40%, 4 through 6 won 29, 7 and out 132. So they've been able to win everywhere. It was just last week that it seemed to be inside. So maybe keep an eye on that. Running style's kind of been fair. That's the turf sprint. So probably just handicap this race like it's straight up as odd start. Daryl, I'm going to Vegas. I want to say January. July 12th. July 12th through the 16th. If July 12th is a Monday, that's the day we're going. Let me look real quick. I think about almost 3 weeks away. Yeah, July 12th to the 16th, I'll be out there. Let's see, Brent's here, Brent and Melissa, Frankie Tubbs, EM's here. But let's get handicapping. So I already said there's not really a real bias. Last week it was kind of inside, but for most of the meet it's been kind of fair. So I'm probably just gonna play this one and see what I actually like here. We got 6 furlongs on the inner turf, claiming 40,000. The one horse is coming from Finger Lakes. Just looks like a stalker to me. You guys know that even though I've been doing good at this circuit, I'm still not sure how the shippers, how the Finger Lake horses come to Belmont. You know, I'd be behind a lot of you guys on that part of it. And you know, I don't have anything marked for Finger Lakes because I don't keep track of them. I'm just going to treat this horse like a first-time starter and just ignore him. Oh, I've been waiting for a cigar all day today too. Let's see. So the 3 is going to be in the 2 hole. 4 races ago, the inside was good. He was average, average, average. That was at a mile. Comes back on an early pressing track. Kind of match strides with the slowest winner there. Got an early pressing track 2 races ago. This is just one of those horses at this time I don't like or dislike him. He's just, well, I definitely like him better than the 1, but I got to see more in this race. The 4 horse, 2 races ago, stalking closing day. Came out fast for the first call, then slow. Because he was so close to the pace, that just looks like that was one of the slower races of the day that he chased the pace. Sometimes that's sneaky. When a horse chases, when he's like 1 or 2 lengths off the slowest pace of the day and he can't really make up ground. That's a race where a lot of times you can see, you can think that there's going to be improvement next time out. He did improve the speed figure by about 9 points next time out. And he did 1 off of that. So that was a useful race. So just because you see those slows, you want to look and just really check the lengths behind before you throw them out completely. But the race he won was just average, and he's stepping up against winners for the first time. And he's the favorite? He's a favorite? Is that 4-1 or 2-1? Wait a minute. He's 2-1 as the favorite. Okay. So that's the full horse. Let's see the 5 horse. 4 races ago, stalking closing day. He was average, average, average while being a stalker. That was at Kentucky Downs. 3 races ago, it was early pressing day. He ran against the bias there. Comes back 1 race sample 2 races ago. So this horse has had a couple of excuses. Last race, it was an inside closing day, another excuse. 9-1, huh? Still trying to figure out really what I think of this race. 6 horse. 4 races ago, he was average, average, slow. I don't think that's that bad of a race. Then he gets a bad rail day where he was on the far outside. 2 races ago was an early pressing day, slow, slow, slow. That looks like another slow pace of the day. And last race, he runs on a bad rail, stalking closing day. At this race isn't really doing much for me so far. Let's see, the 7's last race, bad rail, stalking closing day. He was 1 tick slower than the fastest winner all the way across the track. I like that race, but honestly, I don't see much difference between any of these horses. I don't really like the 9. I don't think I like the 10. Let's see if I can narrow this down a little bit. Seven's a little bit interesting. Who else might be a little bit interesting? I can kind of see the 7. I can kind of see the 6. If my last 2 excuses on this 5 are legit, I know I'm going all the way back to September and August. 5 definitely looks interesting. His last 3 races where he earned those 70 speed figures, one was a 1 race, so I'm just going to ignore that race. But the other 2, he did run against the bias. Let's see, the 4 is the chalk. I don't got a big problem with him being the chalk, but I'm just kind of saying why. He doesn't look. I probably think the chalk should be about 3-1, 7-2 here. They're probably just betting him because of Brad Cox. I don't think he's done anything to deserve to be chalk other than connections. Stephen Marshall likes the 3 at Belmont. Let's see, what does this 3 look like? Let's cut that down. Yeah, this race to me almost looks like a race where everyone's just kind of blah to me. Nothing's jumping off the page. It's still kind of an interesting race. I think you can. I think a whole bunch of good handicappers can look at this race and come up with completely different views. And they're probably just as valid. One's probably just as valid than the other, really. I'm kind of interested in this race just because one of the ways that I can go is definitely going to be a decent price. I could see the 4-horse winning, but God, I don't think he's done that much. I don't think he has any better speed than anyone else. In fact, I think this race is kind of void of true speed. I think we got a bunch of stalkers in this race. The only horse that went wire to wire before was a 7-horse, and he did it at a route. Yeah, this race is kind of void of speed, actually, in my opinion. In a way, I think the 5 has the most upside, in my opinion. In a way, I like the 6 better than the 5 also. Did any of these horses run together? Stephen Marshall's 3 went wire to wire also, but that was at a mile. She's trying a turf for what looks to be the first time, too. Hey, what's up, Manuel? Hey, Marco Lou, do you think this 4 is a speed horse? I'm really questioning if he's a speed horse. Oh, he did go wire to wire last race, but he's ran through 4 races, and technically he's only had the lead once. I mean, that might be good enough for him to be a speed horse in this group. I can't get to him at 2-1. If I thought he was a horse, this almost feels like a sit out horse to me. Hey, what's up, D Priest? That looks like a new name up here. Did I miss the 10-horse? 10 just looks like another stalker to me. 10 just looks like another stalker, kind of like everyone else. Never technically had the lead at the first call. He's won a $40,000 maiden claiming, just like the 4. He was the slowest winner of the day. I don't care for him, but I don't think he's a throwout. He's not who I really like, but I definitely don't think he's a throwout. So I would not be surprised if he can do something. I don't think anyone would really surprise me in this race other than the 1 and maybe the 9. In fact, I kind of like 5-7. Let's see, what do I want to do here? I just noticed that the 5, 6, and 7 are all coming off of June 6th. The 9's coming off of that race. It was a bad rail day. Wait a minute, I might be getting more interested in this race. The 6 was in that race, and he had the bad rail that day. He beat my 5. You know what? I looked up something wrong here. They're both coming out of the same race. How does one I have a bad rail for and the other one I have, wait a minute. Hold up, I might have a mismarked horse here. I think I got enough time to figure out what I did wrong. It was a bad rail stalking closing day. Stalking closing. All right, I don't have to write that. He did not run against the bias. I got cross-eyed that race. You know what? That makes me where I don't care for the 5 as much. And I like the 6 and the 7 a little bit better. Especially the 6. I'm going to start off with a small bet here in my play bet category. I'm going to bet that 6 to win. Is that all I want to do? I'm still wondering if I want to box that 5, 6, 7. I could do that for $5. 5, 6, 7 on the box for $5. And just a win ticket on the 6. Start out small here. 5, 6, 7 in a box. That's all I'm doing. I'm doing everything in my play bet categories in this race. I'm interested in the race, but I don't have a super strong opinion other than I really don't care for the 4. If the 4 wins, I should have not even played in this race. Hey, what's up, Larry? Yeah, Markaloo. I don't mark them by the race. Soon as I realized that those were all out of the same races, and they were all turf races. Sometimes when I'm marking up things, I get cross-eyed and mark up things wrong. Uh, I did have it marked up wrong. I probably looked up June 5th and did the marks for June 5th instead of June 6th. Now, if the 5 wins, me fixing that's going to make all the difference in the world. I'll be like pissed because I really wanted to bet that 5. But if I get a 5, 6, 7, I'll be okay with that. Other than I would have had more money to win on the 5. Oh. I don't even think that was an upset, them beating this 4. Did Frankie have that, the 9? Looks like John Wilbanks had it. C Money might have had that. Yeah, Frankie Dubs had a 459 box. Nice. John Wilbanks did his big dick move again. God, I love John. We just call John Big Dick out there. He throws out only one pick, and it's always a long shot. Nice call, John. 14-1. God, I wish I would have seen that. Let me see. Did I feel like I made a big mistake? He was coming out of that same June 6th race. You know what? To me, I would have had a hard time getting him because he was on the outside on a day that I thought he did make a nice rally. He made up 4 lengths in the stretch. Not the easiest thing to see there either, because his position 7 by 8, and then he was 6 by 4, so that wasn't as eye-catching. Nice play, John. Nice call there. The 5 ran extremely good. Wait for me to fix my shit. I really thought the 6 would run the best out of that group. I knew this was a race. This race just had long shot all written all over it to me. It wasn't like I thought it was a major bet, but I definitely wanted to get involved. And you guys, who hit that? Frankie Tubbs hit the exacta. And John, at least I imagine, hit his win bet. Well, congratulations. That's a really nice start. John said he called that race at 2-2. You know what? I think that race came down a lot to this move right here. And I think that if he would have, let's just say, instead of him finishing 6th, if he finished 3rd by the same amount of lengths, I think a lot of people would have seen that. But because he only passed 1 horse, it didn't look as eye-catching. I didn't even notice that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that would have been more eye-catching, and you might not have got. He would have still been a shot, but he would have looked a little bit better. His form was definitely muddied up enough. That was a good race. I don't mind missing a race like that. Like I said, the only reason I wanted to be in that race is because I thought the 4 got beat, and the 4 got beat badly. Yeah, I did think the 5 ran pretty good. For most of the race, it looked like the 5 was going to hold on to that. It was all outside horses, too. We're going to do the tic-tac-toe board. I usually don't do the tic-tac-toe boards for some reason when we're not doing Gulfstream, but I'm going to try to do the I just want to have this so I remember what I bet when I go and do my review of my bets. 9 had to have closed, right? 9 was at least 5. Well, was he 5 lengths off the lead? Kiki, do you got internet? Did I lose my internet? No, it's Twin Spires. Yeah, I think 9 closed there. I think 9 closed. And right now, it looks like I'm going to have all sorts of problems with my video player. Hopefully that straightens out. Oh, Brent, you're having problems with Twin Spires too? Yeah, I think 9 and 10 were wide the entire time. And I don't think that 5 ever really got to the rail either. Dude, what did that exacta play? That exacta had to pay what, 120 maybe for a 120 to 1? What the frack did you guys get at Belmont? 129 to 1. Nice job. Really good job. And let's just see which race is supposed to go off first because I have Belmont and Arlington today. I'm going to try to fit the tic-tac-toe board for Arlington in the first race. Anyone have any big bets over the weekend? Anyone have a nice hit or anything they want to throw up there? Sunday I ended up surviving. Sunday wasn't a great day for me. I think I made like 120 bucks late in the day. Uh Saturday was really good. Saturday at Gulfstream, my marks for the first race, that first exacta was so easy. So I caught the exacta, the winner. I don't remember if it was a 2-horse or the 3-horse. It was an all triangle horse running against the biases at like 6 to 1, 5 to 1, 6 to 1. I thought he was going to win kind of on the leader stalking. He did win. I was surprised that he won while closing. Then the next dirt race, I want to say a 1 to 2 or a big favorite closed. I wasn't involved in that race. And then I want to say that that race, it didn't really dawn on me, because we had 2 closers. That first race, the horse that I thought was supposed to win won. In the second race, the horse that I thought was supposed to win, but they both won closing. It didn't catch my eye, but after the third dirt race, and I seen that horse come off the pace, I backed away completely, and because my alarm went off that it was going to be a stalking closing day, which it ended up being. So Saturday I got off to a good start, but it was mainly because of the first race. And then I won enough where I didn't even have to play. Arlington is fucking pouring right now. And I really wanted to give Arlington another chance today because I think on the bias reports, let me pull it up. But I think on the running reports, now it might be different because it is pouring out there today. But I want to say on the poly, post 1 through 3 is winning 60% for the meet. That's fucking insane. That is insane. Post 7 and out is winning only 10% of the races. So you can really see the dip. Post 5 through, or post 4 through 6 is only winning 29%. So twice as many is coming from the inside. Now, I don't know if that's going to hold up. The other thing that's really strong at Arlington is speed. They're wiring 53% of the time. So I definitely want to give Arlington a chance today. Little nervous about the pouring rain. And I'm a little nervous. Well, not nervous, but I am wondering if Arlington, every time I kind of watched it, it's been a lot of short price horses. You know, even though there might be a strong trend, we still might be in a big, where the prices just aren't there to make anything worth happening. William Horton, you had that 9.5 exacta too, nice. Daryl's saying he did great at Santa Anita, nice. Yeah, Woodbine is running. I've been watching Woodbine. I'm obviously marking Woodbine. Uh, I thought about downloading and playing Woodbine today and starting at the regular time, but I want to say they've only ran like 6 to 8 times already this meet, just not enough races. And then with them being shut down so long from COVID, I just had a feeling that it'd be just a ton of horses that I can't trust marks on, or I'd be going back way too far on the mark. So we'll probably try to do Woodbine maybe after this first month or so. Because I know we got a lot of Canadian guys in here. And I used to love Woodbine, man. But I will be honest, Woodbine made me leave with my tail tucked between my legs. And I've never felt right about going back there. Is that a question for me, Marco Lou, or the message board? What is the next track to look forward to right now? Right now, I'm just concentrating on Gulfstream, and I'm liking Belmont a bit. I think Churchill is done this weekend. I think this is the last weekend for Churchill. I think they go to Ellis Park next. Ellis Park is sometimes a really good track, but I usually get distracted. I do good at Ellis, but I usually get distracted there, and I don't think I've ever completed a meet there. Not because I started out bad, just because there's other opportunities that I like better than Ellis Park. Daryl said he's looking forward to Del Mar. Hey, Marco Lou, have you been liking the Belmont? The 3 o'clock start time with Belmont for the last 3 weeks. Now, Belmont, I'm never going to feel super comfortable at. Belmont just has higher level of racing than I like myself personally, but I got off to a great start at Belmont. But it's not my most comfortable track. Oh yeah, that's right. Saratoga will be starting pretty soon too. See, Money's looking forward to Saratoga. Frankie Tubbs been liking Canterbury. Man, Canterbury seems like they're doing some good things. I still can't get involved in it just because it's too late and it's not really a feeder track for anything I keep track of, I don't think. I'd have to ask Parsons about that, but I don't think Minnesota racing is a real feeder for any circuit that I keep track of. I don't see too many Canterbury horses anywhere. Yeah, man, I wish I could play. I wish I had the energy to play all the time. I'm actually playing less races than I've ever played in my entire life. And actually doing better. Let's see. They both say 11 minutes to post. I'm going to go over Arlington really fast because I am looking for the inside speed. Uh, Belmont might be the better play, and if as long as it stay pouring at Arlington, there's a chance that they could cancel, or there's a chance that they could do a rain delay. So let me just get Arlington out the race way quickly. The one horse kind of fits the bill what I'm looking for. 2 races ago, he was the fastest winner of the day. At non-winners of 2 lifetimes, he tried beating Claimer's last race. He earned a heart, went too fast to win. He's about 8-1 right now. He has the inside, and I'm a little interested in him. The 2 horses coming out of that same race. Oh shit! If you like one, you like the other almost. There's really no difference between them two. Other than the one is giving you 8-1 and the 2 is giving you 5-2. The 3 is going to be a little bit farther back. I'm probably just going to play the 2 heart horses there. Four looks pretty good. I think 4 should be the chalk just at a glance. But I think I want to go over to Belmont. I kind of think I know what I'm going to do there. I might do a 1-2-4 box there. And a 1 to win. Can't play the 2 to win at a 2-1. I might just do something quick there. Playback category. But let's look at Belmont, because Belmont, we got nice weather over there. We got maiden special weight, 6 furlongs on the dirt. Let's see. C Money is telling me that Canterbury horses shipped to Turf Paradise for the winter. Yeah, see, I don't play Turf Paradise either. Okay, Charles is telling me that there's going to be a delayed start at Arlington, so it was good just to get that out of the way and come back over to Belmont. Belmont, the last time I played it, we were talking about how good we thought the inside was for the dirt racing. I just want to see if the So we got our sprints right now. Post 1 through 3 is winning 56% of the races. 7 on our out is winning 12. Definitely favoring to the inside. They're closing, coming from 5 lengths out or farther 7% of the time. So you want to fade closers there on the sprints. Last week, let's see, they ran 10 races. 5 of them were won from post 1 through 3, so 50%. 40% won wire to wire, and none of them closed. So last week, the profile held up. Let's just, hopefully the profile can hold up again. Speed and stalkers are what we're looking for towards the inside. Let's see, 4 races ago, this 2-horse. One's a first-time starter. I ignore first-time starters. If you guys are new to the show, I have no skill with first-timers. I just ignore them. If there's too many, I'll sit out. 4 races ago, this 2-horse bad rail early pressing day. So I got him running against the bias and the wrong running style that day. I think that race is a complete throwout. His speed figure improved to 20 points 3 races ago. He still ran on a bad rail, but ran much better. I still think that race was a throwout. 2 races ago, he tried to turf sprint or turf route. I really don't think he belonged in that route. He went average, and then got completely tired. I kind of don't even see on his running lines where he wants a route. And last race, the inside was good. He was in the 7 hole. It was an early pressing day. He came out slow. I think that's a complete throwout. At 12-1, I'm a little interested in him. The 3-horse, 3 races ago, stalking closing day. This horse overall looks like a router. I hate route to sprint. His last race, he was 1 tick slower than the fastest winner for the first 6 furlongs. He wouldn't surprise me, but I just don't like route to sprint. I do like his marks on his last race, but other than that, I can't get to him. 4-horse, his debut was in July. That's just too long ago to look up. I did look up his August race, which was quite a ways back also. He showed speed. He showed speed on his debut. His next race, he didn't have that kind of speed. Just lightly raced. Not really sure where he fits in. Long layoff. I don't like 9-2 on this horse. I wouldn't say he's a complete easy throwout. It's just hard for me to back a horse like that. 5-horse does look a little appealing to me. 3 races ago, he had a good inside. Came out 1 tick slower than the fastest winner, average. Ran a decent second. Comes back 2 races ago, went too fast to win. I love that race. And then last race, it was a speed favoring track. Even though he came out 2 by 1, the horses were going wire to wire that day. I think he was at a disadvantage. If I'm right about that being a speed favoring track, I think this horse could take a step forward here. So I'm a little interested in the 5. 6 ran on a speed favoring track. Showed no speed, off a step slow, asterisk. I can't tell you if I feel like this is a false favorite or a good favorite. I can't take him at 9-5. He has good connections. I don't think he had a chance last race. He took a lot of money. He's just dangerous. I'm interested in the 5-horse and the 2-horse here. The 2 horses that they're betting, the first time starter at 2-1 and the 6, the second time out, they're just dangerous to me. I can't form a real opinion off of a first time starter and this running line on this 6. I'm probably definitely going to play this race. I'm probably going to do just a Dutch bet in my play bet category, a $20 win bet on the 12 and the 5. If the 1 or the 6 beats me, they kind of just beat me here. I don't really fear them on paper, but I don't understand them either. Let's see, and it looks like and I don't remember who likes to play the crazy bias at Arlington that I spotted a few years ago. I don't know if it's always good, but for one season it was real good. It was playing the 1, 2, 3 and exacta box blind and betting 2 of the 3 horses to win that were at the highest price as long as you could make a profit. I know someone that's always on here loves that angle and is still playing it. It might be Dean, but I'm not sure if it's Dean. But 8-1 on the let me see. I got to get these bets in. Arlington, I'm doing a bet 1 to win. And I think I want to do the 1, 2. Well, I think I'm going to do 2 exacta boxes there. The 1, 2, 3 and the 1, 2, 4. For that bet to work, I need the 1 to get first. Let me see. 1, 2, 4. And then at Belmont, I wanted to bet the 2 and the 5. Just 20 to win on both of those. So let's see. This is Belmont. 2 and 5 to win is all I'm interested there. Arlington first race. 1 to win. 1, 2. I did a 1, 2, 3. And a 1, 2, 4 exacta box. Hopefully they, okay, it looks like Belmont's going to run first. I was going to say hopefully they don't run at the exact same time. Frankie Tubbs did a 1, 2, 3 at Belmont. That bet, according to the track bias thing, I like that bet. Let's see. Brent likes the 1-6 to the 1-6 to the all at Belmont for a try. Wait, is that a 1-6 or a 1 through 6? No, that can't be a 1 through 6 because I think that's an all try. I think it's the 1 and 6. Garth B loves that bias. It was Garth B. Hey, have you been doing good? Like I said, I have not been following that. Now, with the track winning 60% on the poly or whatever that insane number was, I think it has to be working. Oh, Dean said he noticed that angle was working at the start of the year, but he's nowhere. You know what? It's a hard thing to do it blind. You know, when I was doing it blind, I was doing it in my play bet categories. Every once in a while, you know, I would have a real opinion and really took advantage of it. But it was, you know, for the most part, it was always, even when I was hitting it, it was always just a crazy 100% biased play. Let's see, Belmont's off and my 2 is nowhere. Come on, 5. Come on, get this 5 home. It looks like he can win this race. Fuck. Was that 3 at 19-1? Fuck, that was a missed opportunity. We could, I bet the, yeah, but I didn't want to make that a real play. I was just thinking that I should have did the exact same boxes at Gulfstream or at Belmont that I did at Arlington. I knew I was going to play the 5. I knew I was going to play the 2. If I was being aggressive, I could have seen myself doing a 1-5-2 exacta box and a 1-3, or I'm sorry, a 2-3-5 exacta box. Oh, that's a missed. But then, you know, you're always borderlining on how much do you want to play. That would have cost me an extra $60 to hit it for $5. Because we kept saying we liked the inside of the freaking track there. Who was the 3? Who was the 3? 3 was the mile horse. I said I love this Mark's last race, but I don't like Route to Sprint. That hurt me not liking Route to Sprint that race. Come on with this one at Arlington. What? Oh, just because I'm pissed that they're closing down? Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I do complain about it. I don't think I hit that exact either. I don't think I hit that exacta. What did I go? 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 4? Is that what I went there? It came in 3, 4. Yeah, no, I didn't hit that. Oh, I'm playing fast and furious. I played 3 races so far. Yeah, they were all play bets. They were all play bets, but shit. I can't do too many of them. They're going to add up. Fuck, in fact, that play bet cost me $80 right there. I did an $80 play bet, a $40 play bet, and a $50 play bet. I'm down $200 instantly on play bets, something like that. 40, 40, 50, 40, 50, and 80. Okay, I'm going to slow down on my play bets, that's for sure. Paul, you need Big Dick John's willingness to put out some of these big plays. Dude, John puts out his bets, man. The only problem with John is, fuck, he puts them out a lot of times too early. Let's see. I think of all the bets that I didn't like, I probably don't like losing $80 on that Arlington race. But at the same time, it's like, am I shocked of the results? No, I kind of used the 3 and the 4. That race, I probably should have just been a little more conservative and just bet the 1 to win. And maybe only one of those two, but all right. I think I'm going to only play races right now that I think I have an edge on. That's the only problem with play bets, man. You feel like you can throw them in, against the wall every race. But, if you lose 3 or 4 of them, they add up to be a regular real bet. I hate those days where I lose $400 or $500 on play bets. Those are the other days that bug me a lot. When you're like, I didn't really even like anything and I was just taking a bunch of little stabs. Yeah, I need John to come over here and straighten me out, man. Notice John didn't have another bet for the next 2 races. He hit his 14, 15 to 1, and he's probably sitting back. I'm ready to play today, though. I'm looking forward to play. When I went in the other room, my wife goes, "I'm surprised you're even playing Arlington." I'm trying to get her to go down to Arlington, but she'd rather go to Kentucky than Arlington right now, is what she keeps saying every time I bring it up for the weekend. I think she's bitter that they're closing the track and doesn't even want to go for a final hurrah. Like, why support them? They're leaving us. Let's see. Do we think the 8 is a big 3 to 5 favorite here? He did run against an inside bias last race. He dueled. He dueled with someone. He looked like he put the horses away at the stretch and then just got caught. His first race out didn't look impressive. He did take a lot of money. He took a lot of money first time out. I wouldn't hold that first time out race against him. And really, I wouldn't hold his last race against him. I would have gave him he should have got an asterisk that day. And he still ran a pretty close to a winning race that day. He did get beat by a horse in this race on May 20th. Well, the 5 horses off of that race too and ran the same race as him and dueled with him and just got tight. No, I wouldn't say this horse. Yeah, I think I don't think I have a problem with the 8 being the favorite. But just looking at the 5, and there's another horse that beat him. Who was the horse that beat him? Oh no, that is the 5. The 5 didn't beat him. Okay, the 5 did not beat him. He did run second. But there's not much difference between those two horses. Now the 5 had the good, let's see, the 5 had the good inside of the track that day. The inside was good, but they were stalking. So 5 ran against the bias and ran good. 8 was on the outside when the track was good. He had the right, I think they both ran against the bias that day. Yeah, so there's things to like about both of those two horses. Now it's kind of hard to like the 6 off of his last 2 races. I mean, he had an excuse, but even when he earned those hearts, his speed figures have never been close enough to these. I would have a hard time liking the 6. The 7 ran against an inside bias as well as a closing bias. Went too fast to win. So the 4 looks interesting to me. He's actually ran against the bias in all 3 of his races. Now the 2 has good marks, but he's route to sprint. You guys, I just got beat by a route to sprint horse, but I don't like that move. This is an interesting race. This is a tough race. Yeah, no kidding, Marco Lou, right? We can't complain about Belmont today. They can chalk out the rest of the day, and I don't think we can. Well, if they chalk out the rest of the day, I'll probably complain. But I mean, we just seen a 19-1 and a 14-1 winner, so. Hey, who is this guy? Oh man, I know I'm gonna kill your name. It's a new name. Man, you got a first and a last name, and I can't read neither of them. Morno? What up, Morno? I'm probably saying your name wrong. Herlandis. What's up, Herlandis? Where the fuck is that coming from? He likes the 5 at Belmont. Em likes the 3 at Woodbine. What's up, Em? Looks like Morno. I know I'm saying your name wrong. If there's a way you can get me to pronounce it right, let me know. Some guy's got to type it out phonetic for me. Let's see. He's a equine. He looks like he likes equine picks. Is that Scotty's picks? I like watching Scotty's show. Those might not be equine edge. I don't know. Maybe that's not equine edge. Hernandez got picks everywhere. He likes the 5 and 10 at Woodbine, I guess that is, and the 1 at Arlington. Good luck. Boy, they're betting this 8 down to 1 to 2. To me, he's definitely overplayed. The problem is I don't know how many play bets I can throw up today. Let's see. Arlington's second race is going to be on a mile 16th on the Poly. Hey, what's up, Jay? Jay likes the 4 at Belmont. I think I'm definitely interested in this 5 horse. What we got here? 5 horse field at Arlington or 4 horse field at Arlington? Looks like a 4 horse field at Arlington. What mess? Did I accidentally block your message instead of I thought I hit send your message. I might have blocked it by accident, Marco Lou. Yeah, I think I might have blocked it. I did see a message from you. I thought I was hitting to for you guys to be able to see it. Sorry about that. Yeah, I didn't mean to do that. I don't even know if I read it now, kind of in my mind. Let's see. C Money, he thinks the route to sprint is different from a 1 turn to a 2 turn mile. Marco Lou's on the 1 and 6. Is that at Belmont or Arlington? I'm taking that's probably at Belmont you're looking at. Arlington, I'm probably going to sit out at Arlington. Arlington had some good marked horses, and I thought I was going to take a shot here. The 6 and the 4 were the good marked horses. But they're 5 to 2 and 3 to 1. It's just a 4 horse field. I don't need a 3 to 1 or 5 to 2 that bad. Marco Lou says he doesn't play a dying track. That's what my wife says I shouldn't play a dying track either. I like Arlington. Although when I was there, most of my plays were at Woodbine. Dean's looking at possibly an outside bias at Delaware. I think someone started the show talking about there might be an outside bias at Delaware. I think that was one of the early comments we seen. Dean was the guy that said there might be an outside bias at Delaware. Uh, Marco Lou, no, I didn't hear that Baffert transferred over to Cox. Like I said, I don't read any of the. All I do is my notes and stuff. Other than looking at Twitter, I don't read like industry news. I'm always the last to know about what these trainers are doing, when they're switching their names, when they're getting suspended and stuff. I'm the last guy to know. I don't read the articles on horses either. I don't want to know any of that stuff. Dean says might be an outside bias. It's slapping you in the face and screaming outside bias. You know what? I've been smoking these my cigar guy recommended this cigar to me. Mainly because he has too many, I think, and they're not moving, or he thinks it fits my palate. But I've been on these unhinged cigars like crazy lately. My last 8 cigars were probably these unhinged. I like them. I haven't asked my wife if she likes the smell of them. Well, she's yelling at me. You noticed it? Do you like it? So you said you did or you didn't? You like the undercrown better? Oh, okay. Nice. Well, it tastes good. I probably smoked it for like the last 3 weeks now. Yeah, my wife says she likes the smell of it. She said the smell doesn't last that long in the house. She noticed a different smell. She likes the smell, but she still likes the undercrown better. Undercrown is probably hands down like my favorite, just like a regular smoking cigar. Undercrown makes some good cigars. Jevin, I see way, way worse 50-1 shots than this one at Belmont. He's taking a shot at a 50-1. Let me get back over to Belmont. That's a 6 horse, huh? Yeah, the horses I'm intrigued in at Belmont is the 4 and the 5. And I got a feeling they're going to get a $20 play bet out of me again. Undercrown just came out with a 10-year anniversary edition. Their Liga Pavaro is by far my favorite smoke. They're the $20, the TS52 or whatever it is. But that's my special occasion cigar. The Undercrown Blue label is my favorite daily smoke. Let's see, if I'm in for 80 and 50, what is that? 130 and then another 40, I'm in for 170. I probably only got one more play bet in me. So I'm probably down right now about 170. 170? Ugh. Oh, yeah, the number 9. That's it, Jay. The number 9. I think the Wild Pig's pretty good. I think it's the Flying Pig or Wild Pig is pretty good. But Liga Pavaro, those are, oh my God, that stick is so good. Hey, what's up, Cole? Who's the Gulfstream horse here? I don't like Route to Sprint. He's interesting. He looks like that 3 horse that just won the last race. You know, good marks. The only reason I didn't like him was because of the Route to Sprint, and it bit me in the ass. He was inside. I honestly think I probably should have caught that exact on the small side. I think if I really thought about it, I would have hit it. Let's see. Marco Lou got a wager that if it works out, it pays for his month. Good luck, Marco Lou. I think I got to go get a Gatorade. Let's see. I'm not sure. Right now, I'm not sure if this track is closing necessarily on the sprints on the turf. Right now, my notes, the bias reports are telling me that everything's open. Like you can win from everywhere. I know Marco Lou just had a 30-1 winner last week that went wire to wire on a 7 furlong sprint. I'm not sure. It might end up being closing today, but we've actually only seen one race today. Although it was won by a closer. It was won by a closer. I think that 3 horse that won stalked on the dirt. Let's see. Hernandez likes the 5. 1 minute to go. I think I'm gonna dude, the only problem is this play bet. I'm putting myself in position. So I did Dutch the 4 and the 5 here. I'm putting myself in a position where I'm going to have to dig myself out. And I'm going to have to play only my good opinions from here on out. Arlington's off. I don't know if anyone was that interested in that 4-horse race at Arlington. I think I was just interested in the 4 and the 6, but their odds just weren't worth playing, so there was no temptation on playing. Four is going to win. Looks like it's going to be 4-1-6. 4-1-6 over there at Arlington. Four was the hard horse that I liked better than the 6, but they both earned a heart. 5-2 was his price. And Belmont is off too. And Forge is getting a fucking stranglehold. What are they doing to this 4 horse? Five got nowhere to go, and I'm not. He got a horse, so he just doesn't want to go through there. Come on, 4, you're the best in this race, aren't you? You got that stranglehold. One more time. One more. You got him. You got him. You got him. You got him. Four was much the best. 4 got strangled on the. I don't know if you guys seen that. He was getting checked pretty bad on that backstretch. All right, that probably brings me back to about even right now. So I can make some more play bets. I'll be down a little bit. I'll be down a little bit, but I can I don't have to worry about digging too big of a hole. I should get about 140 back for that. It came in 485. And 4 did come off the pace. I'm not sure if he was 5 lengths off. He looked like he was borderlining between 4 and 5 lengths off. Yeah, I wish I had enough confidence to really bet, but I digged myself a bit of a hole. And anyone likes the shirt, by the way, King of the Long Shot? This is what I'm going to try to wear in Vegas. I don't know if I really like the design, but I kind of like the shirt. I feel fat. Hey, what's up, Parsons? Let me go grab a drink. Give my boy some treats. Have you given Randy any treats? Oh, I can't eat for sure. gave him one of those long rawhide things. I don't know if he gets more than one of those or. Oh. Yeah. Does he get? Is that just a one serving thing or? Sir William. What horse was that? Oh no, let's see. What was your question? Did you like the Ford due to him running all the 90s? So he was the class here. Just curious. Uh, the way I do maiden special weights at a circuit, I don't really look. Once I see that it's a maiden special weight, I don't really look to see if it's a 70K, 90K, 80K, that or that. And, I just look at maiden special weights like they're the top when they're at a circuit. I don't know if that's the wrong way to do it, but I never did that. But no, I liked him because first time out, I got him going second average, running against an inside bias. The very next race, he didn't get the lead against a speed favoring track. And then last race, it was an inside bias. It was a closing day. He was a stalker, so he wasn't a closer. And he was on the outside, and he still managed to earn a heart. So my marks is what got me on him. What the fuck is that bell for? I don't know. I hope I don't got one of those naked chat room girl calling me. Paul, I gotta show you something. I wish I could have seen my wife's, she had a comment after that, but I wish I could have seen her face when I said that. Oh, is that what it is? A subscriber? Oh my God. So I got 2 subscribers on this show? Oh, thanks. I didn't even know that. Oh, I did not know that. It happened twice and I was like, what the hell is that? Oh, that's cool. Yeah, no, I'm mostly a slave to my notes. Let me ask you guys. When you guys are playing Belmont, does it make a difference? Do you guys, when you guys look at maiden special weights, do you guys do it more like me where you just say maiden special weight is a maiden special weight? Or do you guys look at the prices for these little drops? Because I kind of wonder, like, I don't even know the ranges that they run over there at Belmont, but let's just say they have 100,000 and 90,000 and 80,000. My thoughts is that since the horse is protected, if an $80,000 maiden special weight came up and the horse was ready to run, I really don't see, I could be completely wrong about this, but I really don't see the connection saying, no, we got a maiden claiming $100,000 horse here. But I could be wrong. That's not part of my handicapping. And if you guys have a different view and you guys want to throw it up in the chat room, let me know. Yeah, Marco Lou, I'm with you. I did not see your 6 horse getting the lead there. Actually, I'm glancing at him. My first opinion, I did not think he was going to get the lead. But he does have enough races where he was on the lead there. He was just off. I don't know. I guess we should have seen him being capable of trying to get the lead. But my first impression when the gate opened up, I was with you. I was like, why is this horse on the lead? Now that I'm looking back at it, I was like, probably couldn't have made that assumption, honestly. Take it easy, Parsons. Get back to work. I don't know if I like Gatorade that much. Let's see. C Money totally agrees. He kind of looks at it the same way I do. Other than when they go to 120 or 150, then he might take extra consideration. Yeah, I never look at that. You guys know that I'm not the biggest class guy in the world either. God, Marco Lou, man. Did you guys? Okay, let's do a quick poll. I don't know how many people were here on Friday, but we usually have pretty much the same people from show to show. Did you guys like the mythical pick 5? Did you guys like me going ahead and trying to put a pick 5 together? If you guys like that and want to do more of that, type a 1 in the chat room. If you guys don't care, put a 2. I was almost glad we didn't hit it because I knew if we hit it, you guys would be going, yeah, let's do it all the time. It was fun. That was exciting, man. I wish it would have came through for you guys. Marco Lou liked it. Fuck, Damien liked it. Right now we're only down to 2. C Money's dropping a deuce. C Money didn't like it. Thanks. But looks like C Money and me are kind of outranked. Oh, God, we're outranked by a lot, C Money. But C Money's on all the shows, so I trust C Money's opinion more than your guys's. Let's see if we can find. Let's see. Right now it's just the pick 6, so maybe we'll try to do it if it really makes it a lot easier if we have a race in advance that we know we're not, involved in. That's why it worked out so good that day, because it takes me a long time. And you know what? By the way, guys, I am going to be stopping by the 7th race. So today might not be a good day to do it anyways. If we would have did it, we probably would have had to do it for the early one. I don't think it's going to work today. Yeah, I don't think it's going to work today. Because the pick 4 and pick 5, don't they usually end with the last race of the day? And I don't have any marks for the last 2 races. I got to be done like between 6 or 7 today. Maybe we'll do it tomorrow. Maybe we'll start off the show doing the early one tomorrow. Today just wouldn't be a good day because I don't have marks on the final two races. And I think we'll just go to Arlington. So remind me tomorrow. Remind me tomorrow, and we'll try to work it out tomorrow. Maybe I'll even come on a little bit earlier and try to do the early one. Damien prefers it on Gulfstream. Remind me tomorrow. We'll try to do it tomorrow. Yeah, true about the baby races. I do think there's 2 early baby races tomorrow. In Arlington's the same story. I did not handicap all the races at Arlington either today. Oh, sir, I'm always trying to look for doubles. I guess the reason I haven't looked for doubles today so far is just because I'm not as comfortable at these 2 tracks. I'm probably gonna try to fit some doubles in. I haven't found anything today that I was really like wanted to do more than a play bet today. Doubles are usually when I'm going after something. Doubles are always on the board. So let's look at Arlington, and maybe we'll be able to look at, well, Arlington, do they have doubles every race? I don't think Arlington has doubles. Maybe we could do a pick 3, but we'll see. We got to see. We got 5.5 furlongs of 4,000 on the dirt. I did say speed and stalkers towards the inside. The first race was kind of towards the inside. I want to say it was a stalker. Second race, the 4-horse stalked. And he was on the 3-hole. He might have even been in the 2-hole. Let's just see what we got. So this 1-horse. 2 races ago was 1 race sampled. Did it look like anything? Last race, rail was bad. He was in the 9-hole. I can't get to this horse off of the marks that I got on him. This is on the poly, right? We want speed, probably. 3-horse, 4 races ago. Average, average, average with no speed at Hawthorne. 3 races ago, average, average, was able to stalk a little bit. 2 races ago, it was early pressing day. He was just too far back, asterisk. I don't really care for his running style, other than him being on the inside. Let's see. 4-horse is going to be a little annoying. 4 races back at Hawthorne, inside of the track was good. Early pressing day, that's what he was. He had the inside. He was average, average, average. He won. He came back, just missed, matching strides with the slowest winner while stalking. Then he went, can someone help me out? What track is FanDuel? What track did FanDuel buy? I'm not even sure. But his last 2 races were at that track. Us, Sir Williams, whenever there's a muddy track, it doesn't. So the way I approach, I just had another guy send me an email about this, questions about muddy tracks. So when I do my profiles, I don't even note that it was a muddy day or anything. I used to way back in the day. And what I found was that when most tracks get wet, there's no rhyme or reason. Like, the track doesn't necessarily favor speed in the most part. It doesn't favor inside or outside. I just keep track of the day and it fits in my profile. So when I look at a muddy track, let's just say I was going into the day and I thought there was a huge bias. All I do in the back of my head is I say if the bias goes away, it makes sense. and I try to look for clues to see if the track is still running the same way, and I try to make adjustments. I just take the proceed with caution kind of angle. It doesn't mess with my numbers or my shape, but if a track is just favoring closers, you got to make that adjustment. The hearts aren't going to play as well on a closing day for the most part. So that's how I go in about a muddy track. I just look, and I have in my head that the track could change, and I just try to really watch the early races and get an idea of what's going down. Fairmount Park is what took over. Okay. And that's where that's the other horse, that's the other track in Chicago, right? I think that's a big step up coming back to Arlington. I think we realized that on our last show again. Let's see, the 5-horse one race sample last race. So that just looks like a good race just by the finish and where he was. 2 races ago, he matched strides with the fastest winner at the first call. He looks like the first horse that might be able to get the lead here. He's at 3-1. Wait a minute. He's at 2-1. 6 looks like he can get the lead. Although none of these horses are hell-bent on the lead. So the 5's the favorite. I kind of like the outside horses better. I kind of think this race is 5, 6, 7. They're all speed horses. 5 stepped up or the 4-horse stepped up to 32,000 last race, but I don't trust that because that was at that FanDuel track. I think I'm going to let this Arlington race go away. I don't think I'm that interested in this fairground race. Now, since I'm not going to play it, I'm almost hoping that the 1 or 3 wins this race. Because if the 1 or 3 wins this race, I'll probably get a really good feeling about what I think about this inside of the track. If the 5, 6, or 7 wins this race, that's kind of where I'm at. I just don't think there's much upside. All of those horses are between 2-1 and 3-1. Yeah, I'm not interested in that race at Arlington. Let's get back over to Belmont. Belmont looks like the better product by far today. And this is going to be our first turf route race to the day. So I said that I thought the sprints were playing like fair. You can wire, you can close, or come off pace. I do think there is a bias on the Belmont route races where you don't want to have the lead. Last week, 67% of the winners came from the closing position 5 lengths out. Only 17% went wire to wire. For the meet, going wire to wire is not impossible, but it's 23%. there's just enough where, you know, it's not as bad as it was at Tampa Bay, but 23% is on the lower side. So I do think this track is favoring speed and stalkers, or stalkers and closers. Let's see. Hernandez likes the win place and show on the 5 and the 4 and exact the box 5-4. Let's see. I don't even know where we're at here. So the 2 horse, 3 races ago, stalking closing day, he was the slowest winner of the day while running with the track. It's probably going to be stalker closers here today, would be my guess. But this is the first race we're seeing this week. 2 races ago, it was inside speed. He did have the inside, but he's not a speed horse. I like the asterisk there. And then last race, it was inside stalker closing day. He was a closer, but he was in the 11 hole. I like the asterisk there. I think he's probably going to be good for like a mid-70 speed figure if you guys are liking the speed figure. The 3 horse. 4 races ago, bad rail. He was on the outside. He won that race at Tampa. We know how that track was backing up. He ran against the bias 2 races ago where it was actually favoring speed at Aqueduct, speed and stalkers. He was too far back. And then his figure improved last race, just missed. So I think he fits too, or also. The 4 fits. Now, I do think if this 5 goes to the lead that he could be hurt going to the lead here. For the most part, I'm not seeing any real speed horses in this race. 6 is kind of tricky. His best races are, he's been able to make up ground. This horse has been able to do everything, and I'm not sure what he is. He did run against the inside speed favoring day last race, earned an asterisk. 2 races ago, he went too fast to win while being off the pace, which is usually a really good sign. Oh, he's out. He's out. Oh, thanks for the new subscriber. This race, I definitely wanted to play because I really do think it's going to be a backing up track. The problem is, I'm seeing very little speed in this race. Other than the 10, who's also been able to rate and close. I'm having a hard time with this pace in this race. I'm having a really hard time with the pace in this race. Hey, what's up, D Priest? Voters saying no bet. This almost feels like a no bet race to me. If you can't understand the pace breakdown of a race, you probably shouldn't be in the race. If you can't even break that down, and right now I think I'm having a hard time breaking that down. Right now I'm thinking the 5 and the 10 are probably the 2 most likely horses to get the lead here. And then after that, everyone fits the profile. They're chalking the 1. Fuck, wait a minute. I'm in the wrong race. Did anyone tell me I was in the wrong freaking race? Sir Williams tells it, okay, I'm probably not going to be able to break down this race. I was wasting all my time in the wrong race. I can definitely see why they're betting the 1. And that horse that I scratched, let me just get back to that scratch because I don't think I'm going to be able to look at this race, but I definitely got to take that scratch away. You guys were trying to warn me. Sir Williams caught me. Let's see. I can definitely see why they're betting the 1. He went too fast to win. He is stretching out. Dropping in class. He's trying to find his spot here. They're in the gate. Yep, this is going to be a sit-out race. One has the best marks, but I don't think he has to win. I would have liked to have a few moments with this race. The 6 did win over there at Arlington. That was definitely one of the horses. And Belmont's off. One should get pressured by this 2 horse, I would think. And even the 3. The 3 ends up getting the lead there. Let's see, Frankie Tubbs likes the 3 to win in place at Belmont. He likes the 3 in the right race. C Money likes the 2. Marco Lou likes the 4, but the 8 scares him. Why does it look like they're on the dirt? They're not on the dirt there. Oh, no, they are on the dirt. That's right, they are on the dirt. Five is off of a class drop. 5 wins that race, huh? Class drop. One horse was a 6 furlong horse stretching out. Five was at 5 to 1. Oh, there was a lot of sprinters in that race. I knew I would have liked to have a few minutes with this race. Sprinter. Sprinter. No, Sprinter. Sprinter. God, I wish I would have had a couple minutes with this race because I think this result makes a lot of sense. It's so hard to go back and handicap a race after you know the result because it's so easy to be a little dishonest with yourself. I was saying I wanted more time with this race because I thought this one kind of didn't look completely like he was I thought he looked kind of vulnerable on that side. There was actually 3 sprinters in that route race. 5 definitely makes some sense. I just wish I would have been able to see it without knowing the result. But I don't have that luxury. Hey, what's up, Steve B? Let's see. Hernandez was on that 5. Attila was on that 5. Parsons, nice call on the 5. I did not call the 5. I was in the wrong race. I wasn't on the 5. If you think I gave him out, I don't know how that happened. Yeah, but I definitely think that 5 made sense. I just wish I would have had a couple more minutes with that race. I was getting warning bells on that one horse. I really was. Now the only problem is we kind of went after the next, or we kind of looked at the next race, and I think the next race is going to be a sit-out race in the 5th race for me. Let's see. I think the 4 was dead last in the race to the 4th, but the 5 just ahead of the 4 made a big sweeping move. Yeah, I think that 5 did close that race. I got to keep these tic-tac-toe boards going. Ooh, it's hot in here. Let's see. Daryl likes the 5th race at Belmont. I think I'm going to have a hard time that race. Right now, I think I'm probably going to sit out that race. Yeah, 5 came from second to last. 5 definitely came from 5 lengths back or farther. And the 8 came back from 5 lengths or farther. 2 was the only horse that survived close to the pace. The 2 got second. Wow, that 5 really made a nice move there, didn't he? Wow, just watching that replay, this move on the 5 did look pretty damn impressive. Let's see, they went 23:46, so the pace sounds pretty solid. Oh, I need a breeze. I got a ball sweat going on. Turn that up. Hopefully that fan's not too loud. Usually guys say you don't hear it, but I got it on a higher speed today. Is there going to be a carryover on the pick 5 at Belmont? I would imagine so today, right? No. There's a cup that, wow. There looks to be a $35,000 ticket alive to the 3. Almost $1 million. Is that really? Is that right? The pool? Those must be 50-cent tickets. Is there a million in the pool, or is there someone alive for 400,000? Either way, good day. Yeah, it looks like 5 and 6 will take the whole pool. 7's covered. It looks like only the 2 and the 4 is not covered. Yeah, those are some real tickets. Okay, yeah, so those $1 million tickets, those are for $1 and there's no dollar ticket. Yeah, that makes sense. So it looks like 499,000. Yeah. Yeah, right. Good day. Yeah, that's just a good day. Yeah, no, I've never had a day like that ever. I've had a chance at a day like that in those 2 tournaments that I was alive to. Parsons, no, not today. I glanced at it to do it, but I don't have the. I'm cutting the show off early. I won't be a lot. I won't be here for the last 2 races at either of the tracks. I was gonna do it, but then I realized that I don't have it. We're probably gonna try to do the early one tomorrow, though. Or Gulfstream, I'm gonna have Gulfstream. Maybe we'll try to do all of them tomorrow at Gulfstream. We'll see how it goes. Let's see. Cole's alive to the 258 in the doubles. Good luck, Cole. Yeah, Daryl, I'm just not that type of player. I'm comfortable in my own little way of doing things. By the way, that last pick 5, Or no, it was a pick 4 that we did on Friday. I really think that too was hittable. The problem with the pick 5s when I do it, I try to do it in the half an hour. So I always look at the first couple races, and that last race, I'm always like, on a time crunch. If you're a pick 5 ticket player, you really need to start you probably need an hour at least to put together those tickets really good. Oh, sure. Steve, we kind of went over that race. To me, I think every horse fits at Belmont. I'm having a hard time with the pace of that race. And I think there's just way too many stalker closers. I'm going to give it another eyeball look to see if I'm really going to play that race. If I do, I don't think it'll be anything more than a play bet. Right now, I'm just scrolling it for you to see the marks slowly. Because I want to go over to Arlington. I'm guessing the 5 and the 6 might be the most likely horse to get the lead, though. Or I'm sorry, the 6 and the 10. I think it was the 6 and the 10. But this race, I'm having a really hard time because there's not any dedicated speed. And at the most, I think there's only 2 speed horses in that race. So let's see, Bell. You think the 2's going to go for the lead? Man, Marco Lou, are you talking about the 2 at Belmont going to the lead? I'd be shocked. Well, someone's going to have the lead in this race. But it is not in this horse's nature. If he's on the lead today, it'll be the first time that I can see in his career that he's been on the lead. That's what makes this race so tough. Frankie Tubbs likes 5, 6, and 10 to all win in place. You got some solid shots there. But yeah, I think it's almost that kind of race. This feels like a spread race to me. Let's see, I'm going to go to Arlington, though. Hopefully I can have a better play at Arlington. Now, Arlington's off the turf today. C Money's saying Saez will send. So who is Saez on? Is he on the 2? Is that why? No. I got Saez on the 1 horse. If Saez is sending it, he's sending it in the shower. Because I don't think he has a mount here unless you guys got a jockey change and he's on a horse. Oh, Saez is on the 10. Okay. All right, that makes sense. I was going to say because I got him on the 1 horse on the form. Yeah, 10 is the horse that I said is the most likely horse to get the lead. But I don't know how comfortable I'm going to feel there. because I don't think speed's holding, but I think you got to know who's going to get the lead before you can decide if you got a fast enough pace. Because if the 10 just gets the lead and no one, and they let him walk, even on a closing track, if a pace is slow enough, you could still go wire to wire one race out of, all the other races. Let's see, but I'm going to go to Arlington right now, see if this race is even playable. So we got 5.5 furlongs on the poly. One horse. 4 races ago, the inside track was good. He had the inside. He was average there. Comes back. Match strides with the slowest winner, average. It just looks like he chased one of the slower pace of the day that day because he was only 1 length off the lead. The only excuse I really have for him was last race. The inside of the track was good. It was early pressing day, and he didn't really do any running there. I don't know. I got to see what else is in this race. By the way, I know I had a few new subscribers today, so I'm taking it that there's some new people watching the show today. I do the show every Thursday and Fridays for probably the last 3 years. I mark up my marks, but I don't the night before. But I don't do any handicapping the night before. My foundation is I'm a biased track profile player, and I use my marks. If it seems like I'm just now looking at the races for the first time, I am. I don't do any handicapping in advance, even though I take a lot of time to mark up and do a lot of my markings. But I don't look for winners or even have an idea what I'm going to do. It's just the way that I always operated. Let's see, the 2 horse just looks like a router, and I don't like route to sprint. He has really good marks. 3 races ago, he was the fastest winner of the day. On a bad rail stalking closing day, it was a closing track. He ended up being the fastest winner of the day, but he got the 8 of the track that day. 2 races ago, it was a bad rail. He was in the 9 hole, didn't bother him, went too fast to win. But I don't think he's going to have speed at a sprint race. And last race, the inside of the track was good, ran against the bias. One of these horses already beat me today at 19-1, but he's not really what I'm looking for here. My profile says you need to be a speeder stalker towards the inside. The inside might not mean anything today because we got that big old thunderstorm or, so I wouldn't be surprised if the inside's not as strong today, but I still think you need to be a speeder stalker. Let's see, this 3 horse, 3 races ago, early pressing day. Probably could have gave him an asterisk that day, but I didn't. 2 races ago, it was inside track. He was on the outside. I think he ran good considering he was on the outside and it was an early pressing day. He's not getting me excited right now, but he does have a couple excuses. Last race, the rail was bad. He was in the 3 hole, so I gave him an asterisk for that. When I say bad rail, I mean bad inside, posts 1 through 3. Four looks like the speed horse. 2 races ago, he had a speed favoring track. He dueled. Probably the eventual winner, went wire to wire. I don't think there's anything wrong with that race. He comes back on another speed favoring track. Basically was the fastest winner of the day. He does his best running on the turf. He's dropping in class again. Getting poly, that might be the weakness there. I can't get to the 5 off those running lines. The 6 at 5-1 is a little bit interesting. 4 races ago, he went too fast to win. I love that at Turfway Park. Then we got non-available next race. 2 races ago, he was average. And last race, he had a bad rail, went too fast to win, and was 1 tick slower than the fastest winner. That's a good race. 9-2. I'm a little interested in this 6. Seven is scratched. 8 horse. 4 races ago, it was a middle track that was favoring closers at Turfway Park. He had the 9 hole, but at least he was off the rail. I like that race. Improved the speed figure, average, second average. That's a good race. And last race, he had a speed favoring track, couldn't get the lead. I'm interested in this 8 and this 6 here. Let me get over to Arlington. I think I'm going to play this bet. I think, again, I'm in my playback category here. The 4 is 2-5. Is that right? Is he really at 2-5? Man, these people in Chicago are crazy. He's insanely overbet. Now, the only thing, I like the 6 and the 8. If the inside of the track, that inside of the track is winning like 60% of the time over there. I wish they had the inside over this horse. I'm doing a exacta box 368. Three, 6, 8. Dude, I thought I was going to Dutch the 6 and the 8. I almost got to play the 3 to win at 24-1 over the 6 and the 8. Let me get that win ticket on the 3. Six, 4, 8 over to 3. I need this 3 to get first or second. 4-3 was only paying $18. And they're heading in the gate there. I'm going to look at a Belmont one more time. Come on, just don't let this 4 get an easy lead. And I need this 3 to be interested in something. I think the 3's interested on the rail. He's a little farther back. Come on with this 3. God, this 4 did get the lead easy. Come on, 3. You like it. You like this spot. Is this a 3 in second, or am I looking at the wrong horse? No, the 3 is sitting there in third. That's a 5 that I'm looking at. Come on up the rail, 3. I think this 8's going to beat the 3. I needed the 4 to be bad. 4, 6, 3, 8. Or it might have been 4, 6, 8, 3. Now, that was worth the bet, but man, I needed that 3 to get first or second. Yeah, there was no room. I tried to beat the 4, and I was wrong there. Dude, this 10 and 8 to 1 at Belmont is almost... I needed that 4 not to be anything. 4 don't run. I'm all over that damn race. Man, I tell you what, this Belmont race, oh, I did. You know, they don't skiff anyone in horse racing anymore. Fucking horse racing is too honest. All you guys that cry about all they do is cheat. They don't cheat enough. Man, I tell you what, I don't like this 3 as the favorite at Belmont. I don't think this is going to be a fast pace. I like the 7 better than the 3. I like the 6 better than the 3. I like the 10 better than the 3. I like the 9 better than the 3. I'm going to sit out here, and I think this is a real opportunity. If I'm right about the 3, this was a real opportunity to bet. They're already in the gate. I'm even thinking that 8 to 1 on the 6 and the 10 is fair. I'm not even gonna be able to play this race if I wanted to. Fucking these guys got to get rewarded with a fucking 5 to 2. Oh. Yeah, I got no bet over here at Belmont. I think this is an intriguing race, and I don't like this 3 that much. If I thought this track was even a little kind of speed, I'd be all over this 6 and this 10 horse. I just don't trust it. Yeah, John, I like your 2 at Belmont. He's one of the horses that I definitely would take over this 3 horse. Is this going to be a slow pace? To me, this got to be a slow pace, doesn't it? 24 and 4? Three's in really good position. 50 and 1. This sounds like a pace that I think this 6 or 10 can hold up. Three does look good though. Three was able to get position right away. I didn't think the 3 would be this close. Come on with this 10. Ah, 3's quickening up. Come on, 10. Can you hold him off a little bit? I'm so glad I wasn't that, couldn't put together a bet there. I did not like this 3. I did not think he'd be that close. He just sat in the gravy spot. If speed was holding up, I would have thought that 6 or 10 would have held off, especially that 10. Yeah, I'm glad I wasn't gonna play that race. He got the perfect freaking trip. Where's my mouse? Daryl has a. Oh, you needed that 8. Oh yeah, 8 for second would have helped. But you got to pick 3 going. Cole said he could have sat in that gravy spot going that far. Dude, if you're like me, where you really thought that you didn't trust the speed, you didn't think that the track was favoring speed, you know, if you had that opinion like I did, that 3 just had the perfect spot. Irad did a nice job of keeping that horse first run. I thought he was going to be farther back. I mean, last race he ran that same race, but I'm looking at the race before. He's 10 lengths off. He's 5 lengths off. He's 5. He's 6. He's 7. He was capable of going wire to wire. I guess it makes sense that he was able to get that position. 2 was too far back, had no run. Five was up there, but he fell away quick. 7 was too far back. Hopefully there'll be a turf route race that I really like. 9 was way too far back. Dude, I wrote down the 10 there because I was thinking of doing something with the 10, but I would not have had that exacta. I'm just glad it was a sit-out race. Yeah, it is a shame that the 8 could not get second because I think a few of you were on that 8. Oh, oh, I want a race that I got to go after. Win or lose, I need a race today that I got to go after. I haven't seen anything but play bets today. Dude, there's no way we only have 47 people here today. That can't be right. That's on the low. Let's see, what do we got? We got a six and a half race on the turf. We got a mile on the dirt. Shit, we're not going to have another turf route today at Belmont. I think the 3 was covered in that pick 5, wasn't he? I think the 3 was the $35,000 one. Hey Daryl, that only set you up for the summer. 35,000, 17,000. Dude, a hit like that should make your year. Oh, sure. Another Baffert horse is retired at a young age. Funny they keep happening that way for that guy, right? Let's see, we're going to the 5th race at Arlington. What do we got left at Arlington? We got nothing but dirt races or poly. We got a sprint. We got a sprint. Oh my God, I'm almost, holy shit, it's going on 5:30. So I basically got the 4 races handicapped. I got 2 at Arlington and 2 at Belmont. Okay, we got to find something today. Find something that's not worth a play bet. And let's see if we can figure out what's been going on at Arlington. They don't want me to go to equine base? All right, let's get the results some other way. What are they having problems with charts today? Let's see, first race they stalked. No, I don't want to download. Wait, what are they doing? It's because I got this other browser on. How do I get out of this? Oh, okay. I see how to get out of there. Okay. They don't have enough charts up for me to get my work done. Fudge. All right, I can't get the charts for anything. They don't have charts going far enough. No, this was the horse that won. Why am I freaking confused? I'm always confused. Garth, not too much. Unless you follow John and someone else hit a nice first race at Belmont. John gave out a 14-1 winner. First race at Belmont. I haven't had much going on. I did hit a 6-1 winner on a play bet, but I did a lot of play bets today, so I'm down a bit. But not too much. It all depends on if you would have been more aggressive. But we can't complain about Belmont up until last race. There's been no chalks at Belmont except for that 3 last race. Arlington hasn't been. I liked the 5-2 winner there, but didn't play in a 4-horse field. And then the other winner was a 2-1 that we didn't play. Yeah, that was the only race that I hit was that 4 at 6-1. All he did was cut the losses where I'm able to make some more play bets today. I'm hoping to find a real bet today. Let's see. We got to get started on this 5th race, 5 furlongs on the poly. I tried to look up the charts, but the charts aren't ready. I can't get to equine base, and they're probably not ready. Right now, it just looks like it's been stalkers for a lot of low price horses at Arlington. Nothing really special happened so far today. This one horse, early pressing day, last time he ran average, or 3 races ago. 2 races ago, 1 race sample. Can't really get a read on that. And last race, bad rail. He had the bad inside and was just slow. I don't know. I'm not that excited if he's the horse. The 2-horse, 3 races ago, he did run on a mile, but he's more of a 6 furlong horse. if he's anything. That was a bad rail stalking closing day. He tried to go wire to wire, went too fast to win. Comes back. He did improve off of that race a little bit, if you want to call it that. Went too fast to win, and then last race, speed favoring track. Got the lead by 3 lengths, still fell apart. But he did run one of his better buyers there. Man, if I thought speed was really great today, I would definitely be thinking about making a play with him. He does have some drawbacks. He has been running and maiden claimings, and he did go to the basement last race. So maybe I shouldn't be that excited. 3 horse ran 1 race, dropping from maiden special weight. Can't really. Yeah, this does not look like a race where I'm going to get that excited about. Full horse kind of been in the basement. 6 horse has the best marks. He's 9-5. I don't think I'm excited about this race at all. The only thing that got me a little excited is this 2 horse, and it's just another play bet, and I'm not even sure it's that great of a play bet. I think I'm going to have to look at Belmont. I'll be right back. I got to go to the restroom. You're all business on top, your party on the bottom. Man, I don't even know if Arlington, I think we tried to do Arlington the last 2 or 3 weeks, and for the most part, they're just a bunch of 3-1s and under, and I don't think I'm getting that many plays out of Arlington. If I do this next week, I might have to choose Indiana Grands over Arlington next week. I don't know. I do Churchill, but I got to be done at about 7 at the latest. That's the reason why I haven't did Churchill again. Let's see. This 8 at Arlington that's coming from Gulfstream. I think that's who John's talking about. I'm not sure about the outside. I think 5-1 is a fair price on him. His first race is nothing to get excited about. His marks aren't really something to get excited about. I like his big improvement in speed figures last race. I do think he's a player here. It's just if he likes the dirt here. 21-4 is okay at Gulfstream, and 44-3 is usually okay. That just means that the races were going really fast that day. I definitely think Gulfstream to Arlington is a step down. I can see taking a shot with him. I just, to me, this race isn't just for me. I can definitely see the 8 here. I kind of think the 6 should probably be the favorite. I kind of think 8 should be the second choice. But both of them, I'm a little nervous about them outside. I think this 1 to be a contender would have to make another pretty substantial improvement. I could see 4 taking a step forward. Two's the only horse that's one of my crazy long shots. And I don't even think I believe in him enough to take a shot with money. If he wins, I'd be pissed, but at the same time, I think I just don't think this is my race. I think I got to look at Belmont. I think Belmont's going to be the better opportunity. Let's see, we got 7 furlongs on the turf. I guess, I don't know how well I've been keeping on the tic-tac-toe board today. We had a closer and a stalker so far on the turf. So I'm not sure how good speed has been. Let's make sure I'm getting in the right race. 6th race. Let's see, the 1 horse. First race out, automatically an excuse, but it was an early pressing day. This horse came out 10 lengths, 9 by 10. Didn't fit the profile that day. I think that's a complete throwout race. Ran about the same race as next race. Tried a mile and a 16th. Went too fast to win before giving it up. I don't know. I guess both of those races almost play as throwout races, but it's still hard for me to bet real money on him. The 2 horse been running routes. I'm not crazy about route to sprint. The one thing that did caught my eye when I was marking him up, he's coming from Tampa Bay, and we know how bad speed was to Tampa Bay horses on the route. The problem is he went to Belmont, and I'm not sure how good speed's doing on the turf either. But I love his marks. But I don't, man. And he's 18, he's 16 to 1. I might have to go for this race. I don't really see anything on the 3. Let's see, the 4 horse, 4 races ago, rail was bad. He was on the far outside, just kind of an average race where he did nothing. Then he gets a bad rail. I think that's his throwout race. He gets a closing track. You would have thought with him being 9 lengths back, he would have rallied. He just ran a flat race. And then last race, I can't get to him. Who the hell are they betting? The 10. Okay, I got a long ways to go. 5 had his first time out, speed favoring track. Ran in duel, that's respectable. Slowest pace of the day. Then he gets an inside track and did nothing. I can't get to that horse. The 6 horse just ran an average. That might be good enough to win this race. Let's see. I don't have anything on Pin, but in my opinion, Pin is where you go to die. Pin National. I don't really see anything on the 8. I might like this pathetic race. The 6 horse, I think that was the horse that I said I thought should be the favorite, and he won over there at Arlington. Let's see, the 9 has a ton of races, hasn't been able to win, has a couple of excuses, but man. Ten, his first race out, he ran okay. Comes back, runs against the closing bias, went too fast to win. That was at a route. That's what I don't like. But I can see him at least. The 11 hasn't ran since July. So who do I kind of have for contenders? Okay, I think you got to respect the 10, but I'll probably try to beat him. I think 6 looks a little appealing. I got to even write down who I'm even thinking about here. And I like the 2 a little bit. I'm going to look for doubles here. I think that's really the only place I can go here. Shit, the problem is, am I going to even have time to look at doubles? Next race is going to be the 7th race. Shit, I'm running out of time. I definitely like the 7 a little bit. Fuck. I'm not even going to have time to look up these doubles. But I'm putting that in. And I think I'm going to Dutch the 2 and the 6 horse to win. Oh. No. Shit, 10 to the 4 is only paying $8. If I would have had enough time to look that up, I would not have played that. 10 to the 7 is paying $83. 6 to the 4 is only paying 19. 99 to the 7. Dude, Dude, I even think I wanted to use the 1 and the 2 next race. Am I going to be able to get that in? I should be able to get that in. We got it in. Hey, big guy, I'm almost done. I'm almost done. So I got the 10, 6, 2 to the 4 and 7, and the 2 and the 6 to the 1 and the 2. So if the 2 or 6 wins, I'll be alive to 4 horses. Actually 5, because there's a 1 and a 1A, I think. Hey, big guy, huh? I know. We're going to go out soon. Hey, what's up, official? You like the 11 here? You said back the 11 if we have any sense here. Oh, I'm not big on sense. Who is the 11 here? Man, I can't take 5 to 2 on a horse that hasn't raced since July. I can see him winning. I don't like the price. What's up, big guy? Come on with this too. Oh, 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 you were right, official. You were right. You were right. You got a 5 to 2. You were right. Yeah, he was full of horse. He won easy. Well done. What's the early price? Are you playing on a different platform? What price? Hey, official, what price? What platform are you playing on? Is that overseas that you can lock in your price? Yeah, no problem, man. Let me know where you play, where you can lock it in. I'm taking it you're overseas. Hey, what's up, Jared? And let us know what the early price was. I'm always curious about that. Oh, you're in Europe. That's what I figure. What kind of price were you able to get in Europe on him? That's one of the nice things you got. That's one of the nice things about Europe. Marco Lou says at least you didn't win our money. Boyd Sports. Okay, nice job. You were able to get 4-1 on them. Nice. Okay, he bugged me that he won. And I don't go back to July. I'm just curious. I just like doing this. That's almost a year layoff. I fade those horses anyways. But I am curious what my marks were on him in July. It was an early pressing day, which he was. Uh, you know what? I got to do this in front of you guys because people will say that I just give the horse good marks to give a good mark. So the triangle would have been 22 and 4. He was one tick slower than 22 and 4 at 23, so he gets a second that day. 46 and 2, he falls in between 45 and 4, 46 and 3. He was average that day. And then 4 to finish, he was slower than that, so that was his marks. Yeah, I just fade horses off that long, but well done. I mean, he won like he ran a couple weeks ago. Good job. And you even got paid better than us over the pond, across the pond or whatever. Hey, what's up, Jared? I thought the two had a shot for a while, and I was even pulling for the two. If the two would have got second, I would have lost my shit for not having a place bet on them. Yeah, I'm struggling to find a real bet today. Sir William, you noticed the workout on him? You know me, I don't like workouts. Yeah, he did. Well, he earned a bullet workout out of two horses. Well, I'm glad you tuned into us, official. Nice having you here. See, money, you want to screenshot my secret data? The only problem is you got the July shit of last year. That stuff is, all my notes have I'd say about a 4 month lifespan. After that, you could have it 4 months ago. Nice. Hey, official. I don't know much about European racing. Are you guys? So I know you guys are always big on, win, place, and show. I think you guys are able to do. But the one thing I don't understand: are you guys allowed to do like the exactas, the gimmicks that we do in America? Is that available to you, or only when you play American racing? Are you able to bet the tries, the doubles, the pick threes, and so forth? I'm always interested in that, and I don't know the answer. I watched that one guy where he does the on YouTube where he has the markets for the horses. They like to call them markets, and it looks like you guys are looking at stocks. It almost looks like you guys are following trend of pricing. I find that super interesting. I know you guys can like place a bet and then lay a bet and lock in small profits and stuff like that. That stuff's not really available to us here. It is kind of cool when you guys can lock in your prices though. What you can bet tries. What would a forecast mean? We can bet forecast. What would a forecast be? Yeah, if I had to play over there, man, I would. I think I don't know how I would do. I think I'd have a real edge on knowing when to lay horses in that. But when you guys don't have doubles, I am smoking on a what the fuck was it called? I think it's called a unchallenged or something like that. Unchallenged by Waynwood Hills. I just started smoking these. Jared, I'm probably gonna give Saratoga's try. I'm usually either super interested in Saratoga or I hate Saratoga. I usually don't get run up and running until we're a couple weeks into the meet. Uh, Belmont's going to go away. I've been having a good Belmont. I've been enjoying Belmont. We'll see if I do Saratoga. Yeah, well, forecast. Hope you enjoy the show, man, and it'll be a pleasure handicapping with you. Oh man, you like cabanas? I do not like cabanas. Give me a Liga Pavaro over a Cuban any day. Now, a Cuban girlfriend, I wouldn't mind a Cuban girlfriend. I don't think my wife got her door shut. She heard me. She already knows. Everybody got the Cuban fetish, don't we? I'm stuck here with a Macedonian. I got a Macedonian fetish. My wife tells me. Charles likes the two horse at Churchill Downs. Let's say I'm going to give it one more shot at we'll take another look at Arlington. Right now at Arlington, the prices just have not interested me. Could have had a few winners, but they were just too short. So we got the sixth race. This is going to be the last race for me at Arlington, and I got one more race at Belmont. Oh, I've had those, Stephen Marshall. I can't say the name, but I have had those. Parthian or whatever. I'm burning my lip. I'm going to smoke this like I'm a crack whore. I'm going to have the burn on my lip. It's actually still pretty good. I like the bottoms better. All right, so we got 7 furlongs, maiden claiming 25,000, and I got to do a little bit something here. This 2 horse, 4 races ago, he had an inside track. It was an early pressing day. He came out by 12 lengths, ran against the bias. I don't like that race. 2 races ago, he ran against the early pressing bias. This horse is a deep nuts closer, and I don't think closing has been what you want to do over there at Arlington right now. So he does have a lot of excuses, 4 excuses in his last 4 races, but I don't feel that's what you want to do right now. The 3 horse, 4 races ago at Oaklawn, bad rail. So I excused that race because he had the rail that day. Then he had no speed on an early pressing day. He did keep running. He had a nice finish. Then he hit a speed track 2 races ago, just not fitting what I think they're going to do. Last race was the only race where he flashed any speed, but he's a 6 furlong horse and he went a mile that day. I think he just got the lead because of that. I'm not interested in him. The 5 horse, for the most part, has no real speed. 3 races ago, stalking day, he was a dead nuts closer and had nothing. Someone's going to have a lead this race in a race where it just looks pathetic. Six pretty much looks like a router. I hate route to sprint. I know it's 7 furlongs, but I still hate that move. And the 7 horse. 4 races ago, he earned 3 hearts, went too fast to win. I love that race. He then hit an early pressing day, finished 4x5 at 50,000. I don't think that was that bad of a race. Comes back. Was fast for the first couple calls before petering out, and then last race he tried a 5 furlong on the turf. But you guys know I don't like turf. God, there's nothing in this race. Whoever gets the lead here is either going to be shocked that he gets the lead, I was going to try to make a case for betting the 7, but 6-5, I am not interested in. Five at 2-1, that's probably my next choice. 2-1, not interested in. Even the 3 at 7-2, I honestly don't think there's any real upside in this race. The prices are too small. I really don't see an edge here. I think Arlington was just pretty much a waste of time for the most part today. I'm going to Belmont. I guess Belmont is the race that I need. I was trying to get alive to the 4, the 7, the 1, and the 2. I know 4 is going to take a ton of money. This is a 1-turn mile, option, claiming 25,000. Dude, that race doesn't look that promising for me either. I like a 2-1, a 5-2, a 3-1, and 11-1. Oh. Oh boy, this is not very promising. Let's see, who has this 7 been running? May 20th, May 9th. The 4 beat my 7 on May 9th. Oh, neither of these races look too promising. It's definitely not a real bet. The 7 getting first or second is the only way this race pays. Oh, man. I think I just needed to be right in the last race and hit the double. There's no upside. Let's see. I can do the 7 to win. I got to make sure these are even paying. I think that's kind of all I can even think that I'm even interested in at all. I just don't think any of these exactas are. Let's see if 4 wins again. 4 on top of the 3 is $9. 4 on top of the 1, 2, and 3 are all $9. 4 on top of the 7 is 22. That's the only combination I even want. That's 22 to 1. I don't want 9 to 1. Seven on everything, I want those. Oh, these are not great. I think that's all I can do here. Marco Lou likes the 7. Yeah, the 7 has not only lost ran with the 1, he's just got beat by the 4. The 4 beat him on May 9th. And who are these horses with V's in their name? They beat him too. I do like the 7 though. He's kind of been beaten by both of the 1s and the 4. 12 to 1, I like the price though. I either do these bets or I just sit out and call it a day. And Arlington, they are running, so I can't even go back to Arlington. I was just ready to try to flip back to Arlington to see if I could play Arlington. No, Arlington, the 7 horse, the top choice won there, and the second choice ran second. Well, I think the second choice is going to get second. So Arlington just was too low of horses to do anything with. Let me see. I still got about 4 minutes to Belmont. There's no real change in the betting here. Is the seven's best chance to get the lead over the four, or is this seven's best chance is the rated hope the four just flatters on his own? I don't see anyone else really getting in the pace. I think the pace is between the four and the seven. Maybe the two can add a little bit of pace here. See, I think if I bet these, I got to do these exactas for $10. I'm just not sure if this is really the spot, but it's my last spot. Stephen Marshall got the 1 and the 4 and the pick 3. You know, I'd be okay with that as long as the 7 could get second. I'm only down a bet today. I'm only down one medium bet today. Not even quite down. If I lose this, I'd definitely be down a bet. I'm probably just going to do these tickets. The only other choice is if I want to throw the 3 in there just for that extra horse. Oh, actually, wait a minute. There's only 5 horses in this race. Yeah, that's an all 7-7 all if I add the 3. I'd probably just do it that way. I don't think I'm going to do it. I don't think there's much in this race. It's just an all 7-7 all. Let's see, if I do those for 10, if I win this, what's the lowest double? I think I need to do the 4-7 for just a little bit more. Four is really the only horse that scares me. Problem is they both got the same running style. And if the 4 and the 7 hooks up, I can see the 4 and the 7 opening up. I think the only way I lose this is if the 7 can't beat the 4. The 4 is much the best, and the 4 fades at the end and just gets, or the 7 just fades at the end and just gets beat. I think I'm willing to take that risk, though. Let's see what you guys got here. And this is my last race and my last bet of the day, no matter what, because I got nothing else handicapped. Let's see, Jared likes the 2 in the 1st and 2nd, it looks like. Oh, he's putting up his play for the 8th and 9th. Maybe that is later plays. Marco Lou's putting up some pick 3 tickets. Good luck. Hopefully that 7 wins for us, Marco. Yeah, I kind of think the 4 horse can win for fun here. 4 is my top choice here, but it's a value. This is just a value thing. Daryl says this is the 4's race to win or lose. I kind of agree with that. I always try to beat these chalks that look like this. He is a legit looking chalk to me. which probably is why I should have sat out this race, but I'm not down that much for me. And I still think this 7 can do something here. My day's all based on this 7 horse. I don't like that the 1's got the jump on this 7. Yeah, this does not look good. Come on, 7. You need to clear this too if you're going to... Wait, am I looking at the wrong horse? I'm looking at the wrong horse. 7 came out dead nuts. Oh, fuck. 7's dead money. I'm on dead money. Ugh, it's so ugly. Ugh. Well, they beat the 4. They beat the 4 with the 3. 4 had no freaking excuse. Four had no excuse. Marcolou says 1 ticket survived. 3 was the horse that I liked the least in the race, too. Three went off at 5-2. 7 didn't run a lick. And I see no excuses. He came out the gate. Marcolou's alive in his pick 3s and his double. Rex says these Thursday shows without... We've been doing good on Thursdays, but it's been because of Belmont. And today I just did not have any Belmont that worked out for me other than that one race that I just didn't hit good enough. Yeah, well, that's it for me, guys. I know some of you guys, Marcolou got a pick 3 and some doubles going. Good luck, guys. I am done for today. I'm going to take this losing day. And that's it for me. Tomorrow I'm definitely doing Gulfstream. I don't know if I'm going to get a secondary track. Maybe I won't even look at a secondary track and we'll try to look at some of those pick 4s or pick 5s if you guys want. But anyways, I'll probably, if I don't pick up another track, I'll come on just before Gulfstream, first race. I think they start at 2 tomorrow. Yeah, I'm pretty, yeah, the 2, wait a minute. Did the 2 get up? No. Well, the 2 would have got if you're looking at, I don't know if you could have played a super there. Came in 3, 4, 1, 1A, 2. Because 7 got dead last. But anyways, guys, thanks a lot for joining me. Hope you had fun. If you guys are playing tonight, good luck. I know Canterbury probably has another good card. I'll be watching, but not playing. But hope to see you guys tomorrow for Gulfstream, and maybe we'll just try to do Gulfstream and try to look at some horizontal bets again. instead of me trying to get another track going. But take it easy, stay safe out there, and hope to see everyone tomorrow.